Welcome to FORFEIT EDH. Each player has 20 forfeit slips slotted at random into their library. Whenever you draw a card, surveil a card or exile a card with a forfeit slip on, you must complete the forfeit. Today from the punishment bowl we have 8 good forfeits and 40 bad ones, with 2 being the mega forfeit. Today we have 4 players, each playing with a Murders at Karlov Manor precon. We have Mitch with the Godi Boros Nelly Borca deck, Lewis with the card draw clue making Morska deck, Steve with the Demir Surveyor deck, and Ruben with the Kaust Deadly Disguise precon. If you have any ideas for forfeits for future episodes, comment them down below. And lastly, a trigger warning for people who hate misplays and miss triggers. Thanks to many drinks, a huge amount of forfeits, and a pod who love to miss triggers normally, there's plenty to be had here. So buckle in, bring on the huge amount of forfeits, and let's get right into the game.
Roll C goes first.
Yeah, let's do it.
9.
11.
4.
Okay.
Mitch, you're
Let's
first.
go.
Let's go.
Right. Draw straight into a forfeit.
Oh my god.
Good stuff.
Okay, so we have the bowl here. Mitch, if you draw one and read it out. That's crazy.
Oh god,
First
this,
game.
This is going to be
Oh, wait,
horrendous.
I've got two.
Oh.
The forfeit. Gain control of one permanent from each opponent until the end of the turn. So if
Oh
you
my god, that's terrible.
pass me all of your permanents, that'd be great. So I think I've gotten away with the free one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's crazy. That's...
Going to play Fury Calm Snarl and reveal a mountain from my hand so that it comes in untapped. Tap it and play Soul Ring and then pass it on.
Ooh.
Okay, I will draw for turn. No forfeit. You love to see it. Okay, got irrigated farmland and pass to you.
Hit untap, draw, and play an island past it.
Draw for turn. No forfeit. I'm going to play a Canopy Vista tapped past it.
Untap. Draw. I'm going to play a mountain, tap everything, and bring out Nelly.
Big Nelly.
Nelly says, Vigilance. Whenever Nelly Borca, Impulsive Accuser, attacks, I can suspect a target creature, then goad all suspected creatures. Whenever one or more creatures an opponent controls deals damage to one or more of those opponents, you and the controller of those creatures each draw a card. Massive draw for me and anyone who attacks someone else.
How many times does it say one or more on there?
Whenever one or more creatures or
The correct response is one or more.
it's at least one or more. Yeah. And then I'll pass turn.
Okay, irrigated farmland untapped, and yes, no forfeit still. We'll play an island for turn. Tap 2 for an Idol of Oblivion. I can tap it to draw a card only if I've created a token this turn, and I can sack it to create a big 10/10, but I don't see that happening. Steve?
Instead, I'll tap 1 to Otherworldly Gaze. So there were 3. It has flashback 2. So 1, 2, 3. No forfeits. So I can put some of these into my... Put this into my graveyard, a Dream Eater, and put these on top. Dream Eater is a flash flying 4/3. When it enters the battlefield, surveil 4. When you do, you may return target non-land permanent opponent controls to its owner's hand. Untap. Draw. No, it's not a forfeit.
So we do have a rule that if he surveils something to the graveyard, that counts as a forfeit.
I will play a swamp. I will tap 2 for a Mind Stone. I'll pass turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. I'm going to play an Exotic Orchard as land for turn. Then I am going to tap 1 for a Soul Ring.
Soul Ring Bros over here.
Let's go.
And then I'm going to tap 2 for a Mastery of the Unseen. Whenever a permanent you control is turned face up, you gain 1 life for each creature you control, and it can tap 4 to manifest the top card of my library. Pass turn.
Cool. Untap.
On the board.
We'll draw. Oh, what a card.
Things you love to hear.
It's a bit of me, that is.
Disappointing it wasn't another forfeit.
I'm going to play Land, Castle, Ardenvale, and then I'm going to tap. That comes in tap, sorry. I will tap the Soul Ring and a mountain to play Agitator Ant, which says at the beginning of your end step, each player may put 2 +1/+1 counters on a creature they control, and I can goad each creature that has counters on it, put it this way.
That's no one.
That's no one right now, but I can buff Nelly, right?
Yeah.
Cool, so I'll probably do that. I'll move through combat, no attacks. I'll go to second main, nothing, end step. Buff Nelly, pop a little dice on it, And then I'll pass the turn.
Okay, untap, no forfeit, no forfeit, no forfeit. Yes, I'm smashing this.
No puzzles, no puzzles,
Okay,
no puzzles.
I've got one of each. So here is Morska. So I now have no max hand size, and at the beginning of my upkeep, investigate. Whenever I draw the second card each turn, put 2+1/+1 counters on Morska. And pass to you, Steve.
Okay, untap, draw, not a forfeit. I'll play an island. I'll tap 1, a blue and a black for my commander, Mirko, Obsessive Theorist. Flying, Vigilant 1/3, whenever you surveil, put a 1/1 counter on it. Beginning of your end step, you may return target creature card with power less than Mirko's from your graveyard to the battlefield with the finality counter on it. So if it dies, it'll be exiled. There's only 1 power at the moment, so I can't bring anything back. Yeah, end step, that's it.
Okay, untap, draw for turn. I'm going to start by tapping Soaring, floating 1 and tapping this for green to play Nature's Law. Search your library for a forest, put it onto the battlefield and shuffle. Okay, so I'm going to reveal this forest. Then I'm going to play my forest as land for turn, use my 1 floating from Soaring and my other 2 to play this disguised creature.
What did you do?
It's a 2/2 with ward 2. I'm going to pass the turn.
Tap, draw. Right, okay, cool. So I will tap 2 and play Wall of Omens. When it enters the battlefield, I can draw a card. I will move to combat and I will declare Nelly attacking Steve.
Ooh, big.
4/6.
4/6. I cannot block that, so I will take 4 commander damage.
Move to my second main and I'll tap 3 to play Ghostly Prison. Creatures can't attack me unless I control them. Pays 2 for each creature they control that's attacking me. On my end step, I will use Agitator's ability to buff Nelly again, another 2, so she becomes a 4/8. No, sorry, a 6/8.
Lewis, do you want to buff yours?
Got a buff?
What are we saying?
I'm buffing.
Okay, I'll join Team Buff. Waited all my life to join Team Buff. There we go.
Buff gang, rise up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mega buffs. So I guess I will pass turn then.
Okay, and tap. On my upkeep, I create a clue token and then draw for turn. Oof. Okay, it's not much use at the minute, but I'll play this Temple of the False God.
Love that.
Terrible card.
I see now why you don't like it, Steve.
Think about all that mana in like 1 turn's time.
If he draws a land. I hope you never draw a land again.
Okay, I will tap 1, 2, 3 for a Graph Mole, which says whenever you sack a clue, you gain 3 life. I will then tap to draw a card, which will then trigger Morska as it's the second card I've drawn this turn, putting 2+1/+1 counters on my little fish detective. Okay, so I will go 2 attacks. Morska has to attack because it is goaded. Sorry, Ruben, Morska is coming at you, and that is a 4/6.
I mean, this could be absolutely anything.
It could, but you can't do anything.
It is a 6.
It is a 6/7.
I'm going to declare no blocks and hopefully only take 6.
Yes, you will just
Okay,
take 6.
so-
Okay, and then pass to you, Steve.
On your end step, I'm going to tap 1 to consider and surveil 1, then draw a card. Over to the top. I'm going to leave that there, and then I'm going to draw a card. Let's go to graveyard, untap.
Come on, it's got to be a forfeit. It's
Upkeep,
got to be a forfeit.
draw, not forfeit. I'll play a Rogue's Passage as my land for turn. Oh, when I surveilled, I put a counter on Mirko, sorry. I'm then going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to concoct and surveil 3, then return a creature card from my graveyard to the battlefield. So I'm going to surveil 3, putting the counter on Mirko.
This is good, this deck.
No forfeits, nice. I'll put Anthem Mutineer into the graveyard. I will put these 2 into the graveyard, why not? Thought Vessel and a Swamp. And then I'm going to return a creature from my graveyard to the battlefield. I'm going to return the Dream Eater, which is a 4/3 with flying. When it enters the battlefield, surveil 4, so I'll put another counter on here. When you do, you may return target non-land permanent opponent controls to its owner's hand. So I'm going to surveil 4, forfeit, card, card, card. So I have to do the forfeit now, don't I?
Yes.
There is the forfeit.
Okay, and Steve, there you go.
Let's dig deep, see what we got. Draw 5 cards, put 1 in your hand, and exile the rest.
Nice.
Not bad.
It's not too bad.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No forfeits in any of them.
That is crazy. I thought that was going to be more forfeits. I thought that was going to be a chain.
I'm going to exile a Choked Estuary, an Island, Necromancy, and a Master of Death. So exiled off the board.
Necromancy's a miss there. That's a shame.
Yeah, and I'm going to return Ghostly Prison to your hand.
All
Mitch.
right, cool.
This is my hand. What's this? Cards I surveilled. So do I want to keep them? Yes, they're all pretty good. So I'm going to put those 3 on top of my library and put a Doom Whisperer into the graveyard. And I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to swing my 6/8 with Flying and Vigilance at you, Lewis.
Yep, I have no response to that. So much we're taking.
6 Commander. Commander!
Don't like that.
I'll then go to my end step, 7
There's a
Trigger.
trigger there on Nelly Borca, which we missed on your turn, unfortunately, but we both get to draw a card.
Sick. I know what it is.
Oh well, I feel cheated now.
Sorry about that.
I am then going to go to end step, and begin my end step. I may return target creature card with power less than Mirko's, which is 6, from my graveyard to the battlefield. I'm going to bring back the Amphin Mutineer, which is a 3/3 Salamander Pirate. When it enters the battlefield, I exile 1 target non-Salamander creature, and I'm going to exile Nelly.
Cool.
And you get a 4/3 Salamander.
Thanks, mate.
Oh, Nelly.
Oh, Nelly. That was a good turn. Nice.
That was.
I'm going to pass to you now, Ruben.
Okay, I'm going to untap for turn and draw.
Not a forfeit still.
The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to move to combat, and this guy has to attack. Steve is clearly the threat. I don't think I can get through to him, can I?
How big is it? 4/4?
4/4 menace, but it does have text on the other side. So I'm going to swing at you, Steve, with this 4/4 menace.
I will take it.
You're going to take the 4, so
Yeah.
take 4. Second main phase, I'm going to play a Sacred Peaks as land for turn. And then I'm going to panic, because I'm quite far behind.
Panic?
So I've got 5 mana available. I'll use 2 of it, green and white, to cast my commander, Kaust, Yes of the Glade. She's got, whenever a creature you control was turned face up this turn, deals combat damage to a player, draw a card, and also she can tap to turn target face down attacking creature you control face up. Then I'm going to use my remaining 3 mana, so Sol Ring plus Vista, to cast a Lifecraster's Bestiary. At the beginning of your upkeep, scry 1, and whenever you cast a creature spell, you may pay green, and if you do, draw a card.
Untap. We'll draw. So I'll play a mountain for turn. We'll tap 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to bring Nelly back. We'll move to combat, and I'll throw the Salamander at Lewis.
No blocks. I will take 4.
Nothing on my second main, and then at my end step, on my end step, I'll add 2 +1s to Nelly, and invite you to do the same.
I will take that invitation. Thank you, Mitch.
Buffeting on that.
Lovely, thank you.
Boys are all good. Enjoy your next turn.
Your morph is getting so good.
That's such a big morph.
I'll untap. I will, on my upkeep, create another clue. Draw for turn, not a forfeit. Yes. Okay, I really want to get a land, so I'm going to tap to draw a card. I've already created a clue. It's a forfeit.
Nice.
It's a forfeit.
Is it a land at least?
It's a forfeit.
Is it a land?
I will reveal in due time, Steve. Okay, we've got some horrible things like eating a Carolina Reaper chili and some general rules. Tape 2 slices of bread to your head and become a sandwich for the rest of the game.
Oh, we're on turn 5?
That face.
Off you go.
Gonna get some bread and some tape.
1 hour later.
There he is.
Not happy about this. I don't even know where I am now.
For the rest of the game.
Yep.
Did you draw a land? Was it worth it?
No. The good thing is,
He's so unhappy, it's great.
Whose idea was this whole show?
tap of planes for a soul ring.
Soul Ring Gang, yes.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 for a Whirler Rogue. When it ETBs, create 2 1/1 Thopters. Here are my 2 Thopters, and I can tap 2 untapped artifact I control. Target creature cannot be blocked this turn. Going to go to a tax, and I am sorry, Ruben, I'm coming at you with my 8/2.
14 commander damage.
Yeah, but I don't want to lose my commander, so I'm going to declare. You've got any way to pump it on board?
No, but I have a way to make it unblockable.
Oh, yeah, no blocks.
Okay, yeah, no response, so you
Take another 8.
take 8. And that triggers Nelly Borca.
And you and I
Draw
a card.
Okay, and then with that, I will pass to you, Steve.
Okay, untap, upkeep. Row. I am going to pay 1 and a blue to play Enhanced Surveillance. You may look at an additional 2 cards each time you surveil. I can exile it to shuffle my graveyard back into my library. 3 remaining. I am going to tap all 3 for a Unshakable Tail. It's a 3/2 zombie detective. When it enters the battlefield and at the beginning of my upkeep, surveil 1. Whenever 1 or more creature cards are put into my graveyard from my library, I investigate. And I can sacrifice a clue to return it from my graveyard to my hand. So, ETB, I'm going to surveil 1, but I'm actually going to surveil 3 because of the enhanced surveillance. 1, 2, 3. No forfeits. I'm going to put a Grave Titan into my graveyard. I'm going to make a clue. And I will put this back on top like this. Okay, I will go to
Stop looking at me like that.
combat. You said you were cold earlier, Lewis. Are you feeling toasty now?
I wasn't judging that, Steve.
Oh, Jesus.
I got rid of that goes to prison for a reason, so I'm going to swing at you, which I need to add another counter on because I surveilled. So
I believe you're goaded by
it's goaded.
agitator ant.
Oh my goodness, it's still around, is it? Okay, Lewis, coming at you. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 11.
Okay, I will block with my Thopter.
So that dies.
Okay, so this dies.
Okay, I'll go to end step, and I may return a creature with 9 power or less from my graveyard to the battlefield because of Mirko. I'm going to bring back the Grave Titan.
Jesus.
And when it enters the battlefield, I'll make 2 zombies.
Does anybody have any interaction for Steve's board?
No.
Not really.
I feel like he's definitely arch enemy right now.
Nah, I'm fine. And then I'll pass it.
Okay, untap, upkeep. I have a Life Craster's Bestiary trigger, so I will scry 1. Yeah, that can stay on top, and then I will draw for turn. The first thing, so I'm going to move straight to combat, and I'm just going to swing this 6/6 morph. Could be anything. At you, Steve.
I will block with a 2/2 zombie.
Okay, in response, I will.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, I'm still going to tap to turn Kaust, tap Kaust to turn this face up.
So it's a Print Lifter Ooze. It's got Death Touch. Whenever it or another creature is turned face up, create a 0/0 ooze with trample. The ooze enters with X +1/+1 counters on it, where X is the number of other creatures you control.
So I'll block with a zombie.
Yeah, cool. Your zombie dies. And then second main phase. I feel like I have to do this.
So I'm going to attempt to cast Fell the Mighty. Destroy all creatures with power greater than target creature's power.
Ooh.
The creature I'm targeting is Kaust. Better tap my mana for it. But anything that's bigger than a 2/2 hopefully will die. Has anyone got a response to that?
No.
I don't know.
No.
No responses.
Oh, I missed a trigger here. Whenever a permanent you control is turned face up, you gain 1 life for each creature you control. So that'd be again 2 life. So then, yep.
Okay, that
As
resolves.
well. You're welcome, guys. I'm going to pass the turn.
Thanks, dude.
You did deal with that board.
Top of the turn. Who wants to be my friend?
Yeah.
I'll be your friend. Feel bad for me.
Friends?
You're making me hungry. Right, we're gonna tap
2.
and 3 to play Lauren of the Third Path. And I guess next time we'll draw a card each.
Thank you.
When it enters the battlefield, I can destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment. I think Lewis and me are going to be friends, so I'm going to go with the enchantment that Steve's got over there that's letting him surveil more.
Okay, in response, I could exile it to shuffle all this back into my library, but I'm not going to do that, so this can just go into the graveyard.
Cool. And then I'm going to try and set myself up for a future turn by tapping 3 and recasting Ghostly Prison. I'll move to combat. I won't do anything. Second main, nothing. End of my step. End of my turn. My end step. I will add 2 counters to Lauren of the Third Path, and I'll invite you.
I will also put 2 counters on my Graph Mole.
I've
Steve?
got nothing.
Nothing on board.
No. Oh, shame. Shame.
That's a real shame, mate.
I'm going to choose my ooze.
Trampoline ooze with a let's say 4/4 now.
4/4, correct.
On your end step, I'm going to tap 2, sack a clue, draw a card, and gain 3 life from my mole.
Cool. Pass turn.
Okay, I'm going to untap, draw for turn. Okay, I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Morska.
What's Morska do?
No. Okay, then I'm going to go to attacks, and Steve, I will attack you for 4, as he is goaded.
Got nothing.
Then I will pass the turn.
Okay, untap. Draw. I will play a Sunken Hollow as my land for turn. End as tapped unless I control 2 or more basic lands. I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4 to kick Everflowing Chalice twice. So it taps for 2 mana. So I still have 4 mana remaining. I'm going to tap 4, but I'm going to use 1 and a black to play Dogged Detective. When it enters the battlefield, I will surveil 2. I'm going to put a Vizier of Many Faces into the graveyard and leave that on top. Then I'm going to use my other black and my other colourless to play Animate Dead. Enchant a creature card in a graveyard. When it enters the battlefield, if it's on the battlefield, it loses enchant. It says a lot of stuff. It basically means bring something back. And if you remove this or the creature, they both go to the graveyard.
Yep.
And it comes back with -1, -0. I am going to bring back the Grave Titan. So it's a 5/6, and I have another 2/2/2 zombies.
He's back.
Guess who's back? Back again. They've all got Summon Sickness, can't do anything else, so I'll pass turn.
Untap, and then I have a Bestiary trigger. Scry. Yeah, I'll keep that on top. And then I will draw it for turn. And then I will cast the card. I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Temur War Shaman. When it enters the battlefield, manifest the top card of your library. That means put it onto the battlefield face down as a 2/2 creature. You can turn it face up for its mana cost if it's a creature. And then whenever a permanent you control is turned face up, if it's a creature, you may have it fight target creature you don't control. I cannot pay the green, unfortunately. I'm going to move to combat. I believe this is goaded, so I'm hoping you don't kill it, Lewis. I'm attacking you for 4.
Really tempted to kill it. I'm going to declare no blockers.
Take 4. And then I will P the T.
Thank you.
When did Ghostly Prison come back?
Last turn. Play land for turn, and then I'm going to bring back Nelly. Nelly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. She expensive now. I said we were going to be cool, actually, so
Yeah,
I'm
cool.
going to tap Lauren, and maybe we could, draw cards together.
Yep, I can't wait to draw another forfeit.
We'll go.
Bread.
Rest of the game.
I don't think I want to attack. I'm just going to sit back for a sec. I'm going to go straight through to my end step and use Agitator Ant again. Pop 2 onto Nelly again. And then Lewis, do you want to buff you guys?
I will pop 2 on Morska.
Steve.
I'll stick 2 on a zombie.
I'll stick 2 on this manifest.
Nice. Each are goaded. And I'll pass my turn.
Okay, on your end step, I don't know why I didn't do this on my turn and get a Morska trigger, but I'm going to tap 2, sack a clue, draw a card. I'm going to untap and draw.
Lewis, I'm going to butter you up a bit. If you don't attack me, I will swing the Grave Titan somewhere else.
I'll think about it. On my upkeep, I get a clue. I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4 for Adrix and Nev twin casters.
What do those guys do?
It has Ward 2, and if one or more tokens will be created into your control, twice that many of those tokens are created instead. I'm going to tap the Idol of Oblivion to draw a... It's a forfeit! It's a forfeit.
Yeah, I shouldn't be drawing so many cards. Nice.
Lovely.
What you got?
Okay, here we go.
Is there a remove the bread one in there?
There's not. Ah! Mitch, we're friends.
Yeah, nice.
An opponent picks one of your creatures. Chaos Warp it.
Okay, cool.
But that Adrix and Nev is going to get out of hand real fast.
Yeah, it's probably got to be the Adrix in there. Sorry, mate.
Okay, no, that's fine. So that is Chaos Warped. Okay, reveal the top card of my library.
It's a forfeit.
And it is Merchant of Truth. Flying whenever a non-token creature you control dies, investigate. Clues you control have exalted. That's whenever a creature attacks alone. That creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each instance of exalted among permanents you control.
That's going to get out of hand real fast.
Okay, and obviously, before all of that Chaos Warp, that was the second card I drew for the turn. So Morska gets 2 counters. And then I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4 for Ethereal Investigator. When it ETBs, investigate X times, where X is the number of opponents you have. So I will add another 3 clues to my clue here to have 4 clues in total. Okay, I'm going to go to attacks. I'm really sorry, Ruben, I don't want to attack you, but Morska will die if I attack Steve. So I'm going to have to attack you again with Morska. It's attacking alone, so it gets exalted. So it gets, say, +4/+4.
Yes.
Okay.
It's +1 for each clue you've got, isn't it?
Yes.
Nice.
Until end of turn, so I'll put that there. So 8, 9, you got 10.
It doesn't have trample.
Doesn't have trample now.
I'm just going to throw this guy in front of it. It's just a 4/5, so
Okay.
Team of Warstrammon will die.
No problem. Then I will go to my end step, and these go, and pass the turn.
Okay, untap.
I don't know why I just didn't tap 2 clues, and then it would have been unblockable.
Upkeep.
Yeah, I'll be out of the game.
Okay, I am going to tap 2, 3, 4, 5 to bring out Mirko, Obsessive Theorist. I am then going to go to combat. I'm going to swing the Grave Titan, which is not goaded, at you, Mitch. And I will pay
Ask you to
2
pay 2, yeah.
so it can swing. When it attacks, I'll make 2 more zombies. I've got 3 zombies in total, 3 2/2s.
You've got a goaded zombie.
I've got a goaded zombie, yeah. I'll have to swing it. I'll swing it. Ruben, there's a 4/4 coming at you, Ruben.
So I'll declare no blocks.
So you take 4.
And we can draw a card.
And we can draw a card. Not a forfeit, nice.
Not a forfeit.
You taking 6, Mitch?
No, I'm going to block it with Wall of Bones.
Okay, so.
And it will die.
Second main, I haven't played a land this turn, so I'm going to play a Reliquary Tower. And then going to tap 2 to curate. Surveil 2, draw a card.
Better be a forfeit now.
No forfeit, no forfeit. I'll put Myriad Landscape into the graveyard, leave this on top, and then draw it. Because I've surveilled, I'll put a counter on Mirko. So I'll go to end step, I can return something with power 2 or less from my graveyard to the battlefield. And I'm going to choose Vizier of Many Faces, which is a 0/0, and have it enter as a copy of Grave Titan. So I'll make another 2 zombies, and have another 6/6 with Death Touch. And I will pass turn.
Great. Untap, and then I've got an upkeep trigger. I will scry 1. I'm going to put it on the bottom.
Was that a forfeit, Ruben?
No. And then I will draw for turn. How many cards do you have in your hand, Lewis?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
So I've got Jeska's Will. I'm going to tap red, colours for Jeska's Will. Choose one. If you control your commander as you cast a spell, you may choose both. Add red for each card in target opponent's hand, and exile the top 3 cards of your library. You may play them this turn.
Can you say that again? Instead of add red, can you say add red?
I'll just leave that in.
So I have 10 floating mana, and I will exile the top 3 cards of my library.
Forfeit.
Forfeit.
Yes.
Not forfeit. Chaos Warp.
What's under the forfeit? We'll get to see that as well.
It's a mountain.
This one, please. The forfeit, get out of jail free card.
Ooh.
Is that for a...
So we've all had a good one, and you've got bread on your head.
Leave that somewhere over here. So what is the... Obviously, Steve's quite far ahead. Tell you what, I'll play my mountain first and get rid of this forfeit. So a mountain for turn. I'm going to Chaos Warp the biggest threat of Steve's, I believe.
Ah, yes. Chaos Warp. I need to shuffle that back into my library.
I feel like Mirko needs to die.
Okay, so
I'm going to target Mirko with Chaos Warp using 3 of this mana.
okay, I'll put it back in the command zone. I'm just going to turn it down like that because it was a bit confusing last time.
You reveal...
The top card of your library, if it's a permanent card, you may put it onto the battlefield.
It is a forfeit!
Yeah, let's go!
Guardian.
And it is a talisman of dominance, which we'll go on to about. So
Okay.
forfeit.
There you go, Steve.
Ooh. You get an emblem with creatures you control get -1/-1.
Ooh.
Excellent.
Creatures you cast with 1 toughness are unaffected by this.
Okay, so anything...
So that's got 1 toughness.
So that dies.
You cast. Oh, okay, so this dies. That's fine. I want it. It'll come back to my hand anyway.
I'm then going to use 3 of my red mana to morph a card. You won't know what it is. So I go down to 5 red floating. I'm then going to use 3 of it to play a Scroll of Fate. It's an artifact that has tap manifest the top card of your library. I'm then going to use 1 more of my floating mana and this green to play Trail of Mystery. It's an enchantment with whenever a face-down creature enters the battlefield under your control. Wow, I should have done this in a different order. You may search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Whenever a permanent you control is turned face up, if it's a creature, it gets +2/+2 until end of turn. I've still got 4 mana, but I'm going to leave it, so that fizzles. I'm then going to move to combat, and I believe this guy is goaded. So we can't go at Mitch. He's pretty sure he's going to die wherever he goes at. I'm going to attack you, Lewis, for 2.
It's just a 2/2.
Oh, it's a 4/4, sorry, they're counters.
It's a 4/4. Okay, I will block with my 2/5.
In response to you declaring blockers, I'm going to tap my commander to turn it face up.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Very sick.
It's actually a land, unfortunately. And it will remain tapped, I believe.
With 4/1/1 counters on it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Whenever a permanent I control is turned face up, I gain 1 life for each creature I control, which is, unfortunately, only 3. Yeah, I'm going to pass turn.
Nice.
Draw for turn.
Yes, I don't know why I get so excited about other people getting forfeits. There you go, Mitch.
Great. Love that. Best thing. Dig deep.
Deep.
Do 20 push-ups. Right, we're going to go with 1, 2, 3 to play Cross Reckoner, the only Minotaur I've come across in this deck, a beloved creature type, who says, whenever Boros Reckoner is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to any target. I can play white or red, and Boros Reckoner gains first strike until the end of turn.
Tasty.
Tasty boy. That'll be that for first main. I'll go to combat. So yeah, Nelly's going at you, Lewis, I'm sorry.
Okay.
And when it does that, I'm going to suspect one of your Grave Titans, Steve. Which is your more powerful... Do you still have 2?
This is a 5/5.
Yep.
This is a 4/5.
Let's go for the 5/5.
It's got Menace. Nice.
Menace and can't block.
It's coming at you next turn. Oh, let's go with this in a second.
Does that go through? It's 4 commander.
I'll pay. There you go, 4.
Okay, so end step, we'll go to pop in some 1/1 counters on different creatures. I'm going to put 2 straight upon the Boros Reckoner to make it a 5/5. And then Lewis, do you want to do the same?
Yeah, I will beef up Morska.
Steve?
Go did anyway, why not?
And for a penny.
Ooze.
Cool. Then I'll play a land for turn, and then I'll pass turn.
That's a lot untapped there.
Just want to point out that Mitch is still on 40 life.
I know. Is this just bad threat assessment from us, or is he just playing it really well? On upkeep, I get a clue. 5 clue. And just draw a card. Thank God. Okay, I will play an exotic orchard for turn. I will tap the Soul Ring for a Talisman of Progress. I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4 for a Wilderness Reclamation. Okay, I'm going to tap Idol of Oblivion to draw a card.
It's your second card, so I'll return Dogger Detective from the graveyard to my hand.
And also, it's not a forfeit. Second card I've drawn, so I'll put 2/2 counter on my commander. I'm going to tap 2 to play Ongoing Investigation. It's an enchantment which says whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, investigate. Okay, I am going to go to combat and I am going to tap 2 untapped artifacts I control. I'm going to tap 2 of these clues. So 2 of these clues are tapped, and I'm going to make Morska unblockable this turn. I can't attack Mitch because it is goaded. So Steve, I'm attacking you for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10 commander.
10 commander.
You'll live to regret this.
But you'll also live to draw a card.
I may well. And then
You got a little Nelly trigger?
Forfeit.
draw a
Forfeit.
card. And no forfeit. And there is a trigger on Ongoing Investigation. Deal combat damage to a player, so I will investigate. I'm up to 6 clues. Okay, and then I will pass the turn and untap all lands I control.
Okay, untap. Stay on the board. Upkeep. Draw. I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to swing 2 Grave Titans at Lewis and a 3/3 at Ruben. On attacks, I'll get another 4 zombies, so I'm up to 9 1/1 zombies. Blocks.
Okay, so you just attack me with a 3/3.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll declare my 6/6 ooze as blocking.
I didn't realise that was there. Okay, fair enough.
I have one response, and that is to tap a Plains and Swords to Plowshares, the 7/5 Grave Titan that is coming at my face.
I'll gain 7 life. This is exile. We have a suspect token back. What about this one?
Okay, I am going to declare my Merchant of the Truth as a blocker.
Okay,
That will
that dies.
perish.
Second main, tap 1, 2, 3 black, taking the damage, and 4, 5, 6 for a Massacre Worm.
Oh, shit!
No.
What do you mean no?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to confirm suspicions. That counter target spell and investigate 3 times.
Okay, fair enough. That gets
Woohoo!
goes into the graveyard. Yes,
Yeah.
I'll pass the turn.
Well, at the beginning of your end step, Steve, I'm going to tap Exotic Orchard and a green to Megamorph this Den Protector. So it enters with a +1/+1 counter on it. And I've got a few triggers. When it's turned face up, return target card from your graveyard to your hand. And I'm going to get Jeska's Will and return that to my hand.
Good choice.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. But I've also got a couple of triggers here. It's just Mastery of the Unseen. When a permanent you control is turned face up, you gain 1 life for each creature you control. So I'm just going to gain 3 life. And then I'll move to my turn. Untap. At the beginning of your upkeep, scry 1. So we're going to have a look at this. I'm going to keep it on top. Then I will draw for turn. So I'm going to tap Soul Ring and a Mountain to cast Jeska's Will,
Nice.
targeting Mitch. So choose 1. If you control your commander to cast a spell, choose both. So I'm going to add a Mountain to my mana pool for each card in Mitch's hand, which is 8. And then I'm going to exile the top 3 cards of my library. they are not going to be forfeits. Forfeits. Oh no!
Yes.
2 forfeits.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh Christ! Oh, thank you.
They are not going to be forfeits.
Okay, have I got 2 here?
You got 2.
I've got 2 here. Okay,
We got-
let's start with creatures you control gain vigilance, lifelink, and hexproof until end of turn.
Oh.
That's not a forfeit.
Remember, I still have this guy from earlier.
Get out of jail free.
I'll keep it for that.
There's only like 6 good ones and 40 bad ones.
No one
And
will be proven.
Exile your graveyard. Yeah, that's fair. I'll exile my graveyard. That's so. What have we actually got? We've done these forfeits. I've got a plains and a jungle shrine. Oh man, I'm not going to be able to use this 8 mana I've got available. Let's use 3 of this 8 mana, going down to 5, to play this card as a disguised creature. Who knows what it'll be? Then I'm going to use another 3 mana, going down to 2, to play this as a morph creature. I know, now you're scared.
Oh.
So I've got a couple of tricks here. Whenever a face-down creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may search your library for a basic land, reveal it, and put it into your hand. I'll do that in a minute. I'm kind of scared of what everyone else has got going on here. Like Grave Titans, I kind of want to keep my 6/6 back as a blocker. Yeah, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this Jungle Shrine as land for turn, which means that this Plains will get exiled and remain in exile. I'm going to let that 2 mana fizzle. I think I'm just going to pass turn.
Cool. On your end step, chance to draw a card?
Love to.
Cool. I'm going to tap Lauren and we can each draw a card.
Thank you.
I thought we were friends.
We're still friends.
Friend.
We're still friends.
You haven't offered me to draw a card at any point.
Maybe we'll be friends in a bit.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, I forgot about the forfeit.
It's too late now. It's too late
I don't
now.
think I've got good attacks anyway, so
It's too late now.
that can see you later.
Cool. Alright, my turn. I'll untap. I'll draw forfeit.
Let's go.
Right.
Something bad.
Something bad.
Something bad.
Really rather
Game
not.
10 live.
I don't know. It's a long one. Give all of the money in your wallet to the player on your left.
Yes!
If you have no money to hand, bank transfer them your current life total, or destroy 3 lands you control.
You can send in 40 quid.
Now this actually isn't funny. This has my birthday money in it, from my parents and from my grandparents and from my brother. So there's £150.
I feel better about the bread now. I'm really sorry, Mitch, but game's a game.
Yeah, you sign up for this, mate.
Yeah. Bit rattled after that. Let's go.
You can use that in game to I'll give you a tenner to.
No, I could do it.
It's the new currency of politics at the table.
Pay to win.
That's right. We're going to play a care keep as a land for 10.
150 quid.
£150. Yep.
You take it pretty well, Mitch.
I'm not super happy about it.
I'm very happy.
I'm going to pay 3. I'm going to bring out a Stalking Leonin. Stalking Leonin says, when at ETB, secretly choose an opponent. Reveal the player you chose as a trigger. Exile target creature that's attacking you if it's controlled by the chosen player.
Secret.
Activate it only once.
So we've all got 5-letter names. Steve, Lewis, and Ruben. So we could be writing anyone.
That's cool, guy.
Great. That is the best thing that's happened to me this time. I'm going to move to combat, and I'm going to declare Nelly Borca attacking. When she attacks, I will suspect Lewis's Morska.
Morska.
So it now cannot block and has menace.
Yeah. Who is Nelly coming at?
Get in there. It'll go
You now.
4/6.
Just a 4/6.
Just a 4.
Coming at me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll declare my 6/6.
Oh, I've also forgotten about that.
Oh, it was blocking.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
We both done
Well
that.
then, I'm going to tap 1,
This
2,
ooze is putting work.
1, 2, 3, 4, and Labyrinth's Oath to remove target attacking or blocking creature from combat, and target your trampling ooze.
Okay.
So Nelly doesn't die.
Correct.
Great, and I'll move to...
The 150 quid.
Just rattle. I am gone. So I'll go to end steps, I think, and we'll Agitator Ant. I'll put 2 onto Agitator Ant itself. Lewis, would you like to buff?
Yeah, I'll buff.
Steve, would you like to buff?
So buff.
Ruben, would you like to buff?
2 counters are going on this secret morph creature.
Secret morph creature. And that will be the end of my turn.
Okay, I will untap. Upkeep. Let's get another clue. I should really start cracking them.
It's got 10 clues, guys.
Might as well draw another card off your Oblivion, see if you can get forfeit.
Yeah, might as well. Going to tap 2 for an arcane signet. I will tap to draw a card. It's not a forfeit, but that means that this goes up to 6/6. So it's now 14 power. It's an on-site kill.
Yeah, that would kill me.
Yep, it would. It would kill Ruben, and it can't kill Mitch. What I'm going to do is go to attacks. I will tap 2 of my clues, 2 of these 10, and make Morska unblockable.
I've got an idea. Don't attack me.
Steve, I'm going to attack you.
Do you really want to do that?
Yeah. Oh, for God's sake!
Okay, I'll tap to sack my clue and draw a card. It's a forfeit.
Is this lethal on Steve right now?
Yes.
It is.
I was looking for an answer and I've got an
I
island,
hope the
so
answer is Chilli.
Maybe just get all the money off Lewis.
until your end step on your next turn, to cast a spell, you must successfully win a coin flip. Losing a coin flip returns that spell back to your hand.
Look, you won't have a next turn.
I will tap 2
Oh, he's always got an answer.
to play Mission Briefing. Surveil 2, then choose an instant sorcery card in your graveyard. You may cast it this turn.
You need to flip the coin first.
But I need to flip a coin to see.
Odds or evens?
Evens.
Odds.
So this goes back to my hand, and I will die.
Hey.
Nice. Thanks. Okay, nice. Yeah, so I'm dead.
Damn.
Okay, I'm going to tap 2 and crack a clue to draw a card. I've cracked a clue, so I'm going to gain 3 life.
So at this point, I'll point out he's miles ahead.
I'm
I
gonna
thought he was miles ahead, but actually...
tap 2, crack another clue, draw a card, gain 3 life. And then I will tap 2 and crack a clue, draw a card, and gain 3 life. I'm missing all these second card draw trigger to create white spirits, but I will accept that and I will move to my end step, triggering Wilderness Wreck and untapping all of my lands. Pass to you, Ruben.
Yeah, that's interesting.
At the beginning of your end step, I'm going to tap Scroll of Fate to manifest a card from my hand. I'll manifest this. Who knows what it could be. Then I'm going to tap.
I've only just realised I drew so many cards and didn't get a single forfeit.
Nice.
I forgot all about forfeits then, even though I've got bread attached to my face.
You're wearing the worst neck brace. Look, you've got a slightly sore neck.
Sorry, Ruben, you
I'm
can.
going to tap
Just put some bread
4
on it, it'll be fine.
to unmorph this card.
Ooh.
It's a flying 4/5, and whenever it deals damage, you gain that much life. It's got 2 counters on, so it's actually a 6/7. And then that triggers there, but that doesn't really help me right now. Trigger here. Whenever a permanent you control is turned face up, you gain 1 life for each creature you control, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going to 36. Yeah, that's everything I've got, so I'll move to my turn. Untap, and then I have a upkeep trigger on Life Crash's Bestiary. I'll scry 1. Easy bottom.
Forfeit?
Does it say forfeit?
Did you want
No,
to
I didn't
tap
say forfeit.
the other 2 lands?
Oh yeah, I will untap all my lands. Thank you, Freddie. And then draw for turn. This is something good because I don't know much going on. I'm gonna do this before I do anything else. I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, to attempt to cast Return of the Wild Speaker. Draw cards equal to the greatest power among non-human creatures you control. So I have a 6-power ooze and a 6-power angel. Does that result?
In response, I'm going to tap 2 and sack a clue and draw a card and gain 3 life from the graph malt. And then I will tap 2 again, sack another clue and draw a card, gain 3 life. And because it is the second card I've drawn this turn, I will remember to play a spirit. And yeah, now let it resolve.
So I draw 6. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god, this could be a lot of forfeits.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes!
6. I have drawn 1 forfeit.
Okay.
Something good again. Have a lifelink one again.
I
Please.
think there's one more good one in this whole thing.
The forfeit. You can only use 1 hand for the rest of the game. Lose 2 life every time you are caught using both.
Do you want to use your get out of jail free?
Nah, I got this. And yeah, I need to play a land for turn.
Hi, mate.
Could you
No, I'm not doing anything.
hold my hand for me? Or could you tell me if could you tell me if that land second from the right will enter and tap?
This one.
Yeah. Enter the battlefield tapped. Not what I wanted to see. I'm going to play a mountain as land for turn.
See, I may be dead, I may be out, but I'm not down £150. I don't have bread
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
taped to my face,
Oh, I forgot about this now. I got 150 grand.
and I can use both hands.
Right, I'm going to, before we move to combat, I'm going to tap my remaining 5 mana with my 1 good hand, and I'm going to attempt to cast Oran Frostfang.
Nice.
It's luckily this card.
Yep.
Oran Frostfang is a snake. As attacking creatures you control have Death Touch. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. So, with that having resolved, I'm going to move to combat, and then I am going to attack Lewis with some things.
Is anything goaded?
No. So Exalted Angel's going at Lewis.
You're death touch.
Attacking creatures have Death Touch, yeah, so this can attack Lewis, this can attack Lewis, this can attack Lewis, and the 6/6 can stay black as a big blocker. So we've got 4 creatures attacking you. They've all got Death Touch, one of them's got Flying.
Okay. I will block the 4, the 2 biggest ones, the
Flyer.
flyer and the one with the counter on, with 2 of my 1/1 flyers, and then take the rest.
So it's just 4 damage.
Yeah.
And I will draw 2 cards. So yeah,
Okay.
that will resolve. Take.
You gain some life, did you? So got life.
This guy's got life and yeah, so I gain 6 as well, please. Could you do that for me? I've only got 1 hand. Drawing 2. I'm going to pass the turn.
I'm going to untap, and I'm going to draw. And then to another forfeit.
Yay!
Great. Cool stuff.
It's all happening
I don't
now.
have anything else to give you.
There was only 1 money forfeit out of all like 60.
Oh, what the fuck is a mega forfeit?
Oh, mega forfeit! We've had today's mega forfeit on the side the whole time, and if you'd like to read it out,
This is
Mitch.
a mega forfeit. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. It reads Hose Blast, full stop.
That's it.
You may leave after correctly answering 3 Magic the Gathering related questions. Complete this task after the current game ends.
Nice.
So,
We're going to take you
exactly what is a hose blast?
we're going to take you into the garden, put you up against the wall, and blast you with
Oh,
a
it's
hose.
very literally a hose blast.
Blast you with a hose
Right, okay.
on jet stream
Cool.
until you answer 3 questions.
Great. Cool. So,
£150 down, soaking wet.
But hench from the press ups.
Mitch travelled 200 miles to be here today.
I'm going to play a Plains, and then I'm going to tap 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 works. And cast Havoc Eater. Havoc Eater has flying. When it enters the battlefield, for each opponent, goad up to 1 target creature that opponent controls. Put X 1/1 counters on Havoc Eater where X is the total map power of creatures goaded this way. So Morska.
Yep.
How big's?
Its power is
14.
14.
14, and we'll go
Got
with
two
your...
sixes.
I do 6s, so some
Yeah.
plus 20. So this guy is now a 23 flyer, and somewhere there is a 20. That is not
It's a little symbol.
It's a tap down. Great, cool. And I'm going to move to combat. And Nelly Borca, I think, is going to go at you, Lewis.
Yeah. I will block with my own 4/6.
If you can kill his commander somehow,
Mhm.
I won't do anything to affect your board or attack you until Lewis is dead.
And if you don't touch my commander, I'll kill Ruben.
That's a pretty good deal.
That's a good deal. So we'll go with that one. And I'm going to suspect little flyer boy. Right then.
Okay.
And at the end of my turn,
Hose blast.
hose blast, he says. I'm going to add 2 1/1 counters to Nelly Borca to make her a 6/8. Would you like to buff anything?
Yeah, let's keep buffing my commander. Why not?
Huge.
No, don't think I will.
Okay, then I will pass my turn.
On your end step, I'm going to tap 2, 3, 4, sack 2 clues, and draw 2 cards.
2 forfeits.
1 forfeit. That's fine. I've drawn
Sacrifice your commander.
drawn 2 cards, so I'll create a 1/1 spirit. Okay, come on, come on. No, this is on your end step, so if it's anything that says this turn, deal with it. Mega Forfeit!
Wow.
Oh, it looks like I'm getting hose blasted too.
Nice.
Okay.
You have to still have your bread on when you get house busted.
Oh, that's disgusting, man.
Aim for the bread!
Okay, draw.
Nice.
Okay, there you go. That's a forest. Upkeep. Get a clue. I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4 to play Tezzeret. Betray a flesh. First activated ability of mouse effect you activate each turn costs 2 less to activate. And taps for a card because I've already made a clue. I'm probably going to get a forfeit. Don't have a forfeit.
You can crack a clue for free and
I can crack a clue for free. At this point, I'm a bit scared to do forfeits. I'm going to go to attack. 2 of these clues are going to be tapped. And Ruben, I'm swinging at you for lethal.
In response, I'm going to use my second hand and pay 2 life to actually look at my hand.
Would you like another card?
Yeah, give me another card. Yeah, I'll use my other hand to do it as well. Thank you.
Take 2 life.
Oh, it's board wipe, but obviously it's a sorcery speed board wipe.
So is that you, dead?
I am dead. Good game, well played.
Good game. Okay. I'm going to tap 2 to play On the Trail, which is when you draw your second card each turn, you may put a land card from your hand onto the field tapped. I'm going to tap 2 for another Manor in Talisman of Curiosity. And then I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to play Aerial Extortionist, which when it ETBs or deals combat damage to a player, exile it to 1 target non-land permanent. So I will exile Nelly Borca.
Not exiled the 23 flyer.
No, I can block it with the Spirit, which I have a second one of because I've drawn so many cards this turn.
It's a good thing you've got no maximum hand size, eh?
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Okay. And I will +1 this to draw 2 cards. Probably have a forfeit. Yep, there's a forfeit. I'm just going to discard the 2 cards first because why not? Sungrass Prairie and Path of Ancestry. Whew. Here we go.
You only get hose blasted once.
Yep. Until the end of your turn, you must say your entire MTG thought process out loud. Okay, I think I've used all my mana, so I'm going to pass the turn.
It's a good job it wasn't that, because tumbleweeds aren't very loud.
Okay. And now I untap. My
Good?
lands. Yep.
Right. Untap.
Brutal.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To play Darien, King of Kieldor. Whenever you're dealt damage, you may create that many 1/1 white soldiers.
Ooh.
Not going to attack. I'm going to go to my second main, then end step Agitator. And we're just going to be super simple about this turn. I'm going to make it a 25-25 flyer. Would you like to bluff?
Yeah, I'm going to buff. And I will also tap 4. I need to tap 2 because first artifact costs 2 less on each turn. Crack 2 clues, draw 2 cards. Yes, thank you. And buff this.
Yes, thank you.
Untap.
Cool.
On my upkeep, get a clue. Draw for turn, no forfeit. Island. I've made a clue, so I'm going to tap Idol of Oblivion, draw a card, no forfeit. Okay, so this gets another 2. So this is now lethal. I'm going to go to attacks, and I'm going to 2 of my clues to make Morska unblockable, and then swing in at you, Mitch.
Okay, I've got a response to it.
Don't like that.
Tap 2, a mountain and a plains. To play Deflecting Palm. The next time a source of your choice would deal damage to you this turn, prevent that damage. If damage is prevented this way, Deflecting Palm deals that much damage to that source's controller.
Ah.
Cool, so Deflecting Palm resolves?
Yep, it does.
Great. So
And that is...
22 to you, son.
That's not good. Yep.
Now, gonna rub some salt in this bread. I'm going to activate an ability on Stalking Leonin, which says reveal target player you chose.
Yep.
Exile the target creature that's attacking you if it's controlled by that chosen player.
Okay.
I can activate that only once for you.
Yes. Okay, bro.
So that's exile, is it?
See ya.
What Morska?
Bye-bye.
Oh no. Okay.
That's a lot of counters, John.
Cool, you're set.
Okay, I'm going to tap 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bring back Morska. Sadly, with all these cards in my hand, I'm going to have to pass the turn. And yeah.
Go on, Mitch, you got him.
Let's go. Alright, we on tap.
Let's go.
We draw. Oh my god. Another forfeit. There's always time for one more forfeit.
Is it the chili?
Eat a hot chili.
Hot chili.
And that is a Carolina Reaper.
You having a good day?
I'm having literally the worst hour of my life.
So another one after the game, as well as the push-ups and hose down, is a Carolina Reaper chili.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. I'm going to tap 1 plains to Soul Snare, which has pay 1 white and sacrifice it to exile target creature that's attacking you or a planeswalker you control. What do I need for Nelly now? 6, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
7
10.
blockers.
We'll bring Nelly back, playing 10.
Quiche. That's a lot of quiche.
That's a lot of quiche. We'll move to combat. And I think I'll swing a 23. No, what is that? 25. Havoc Eater at you.
I will block with one of my spirits.
And I'll pass the turn.
On your end step, I will use. I will crack one of these clues for free, thanks to Tezzeret, and that is now up to 6. I will draw a card. It is not a forfeit. I'll also tap 2, sacking this clue to draw a card, not a forfeit. Whilst I remember there's 2 triggers there, and then I will untap. Create a spirit from these as well. Draw for turn. It's a forfeit. Brilliant. tap all of your creatures or artifacts.
Everything's coming up, Millhouse!
I wonder how this game's going to end.
And we have split seconds, so I can't interact with any of
That
this.
just has to happen.
I can't even Tezzeret say whenever an artifact thing you control has become tapped. Oh my god.
Cool. Well, GG.
Pretty good.
I don't have...
We've still got 30 cards in hand, so
There's not a lot of creatures. These are mainly all lands and everything. So I play planes for turn.
Dumb resolution to this game. I love this.
I've got nothing else that can block flyers.
Cool.
You can, I'm gonna have to. Okay, tap 2 for a sleuth and to battlefield investigate. Pass turn, Mitch.
Great, cool. I'm gonna untap. I will untap these bad boys too. I'll draw. I'll play a rat.
One creature.
Oh wow.
One creature.
I'm just gonna go straight to my combat phase and swing a 23. You got no air blockers?
No.
Go and got any blockers, swing everything. Just
swing everything, yeah.
Swing everything at you, baby. Everything at Bready Bread main over there.
Bready red.
Oh, what's he got?
Okay. I'm tapping 4 and I'm drawing 2 cards. I'm seeing if I've got one final resolution.
Nice.
GG.
Jeez.
GG.
GG.
Jeez, guys.
Hey, boys.
Oh, my bread!
Nice.
Although Mitch won and I came second, we are the 2 biggest losers. We've got a load of forfeits to do. Oh. Okay, so what are we doing first?
I've got 20 push-ups to do.
Do you want to do that now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll step aside.
What else do you have to do, Mitch?
Eat a nice big bowl of ice cream.
When do you want to have the chili? Whilst you're answering the questions?
I think
or...
getting hosed down would cool me off.
Okay.
Let's do it
I'm
now.
not sure it'll help me answer any questions.
Where is it?
It's the worst thing. I'm gonna have a little bite of this little one.
Right.
Oh, it smells.
It smells
It
peachy.
smells horrible.
Smells hot.
It smells like it's gonna hurt.
Right, you ready?
Don't rub your eye.
Okay, once you start eating that chili, I'm gonna start blasting.
Did I touch it? I don't know.
Start eating the chili and I'm gonna start blasting.
This is horrible.
So anyways, I just started blasting.
Let's go!
What is the power and toughness of prickly marmoset?
2-3.
Correct. What is the guild name of the colour pair white and blue?
Azorius.
What is the mana value of Muldrosa?
Mana value. 7.
No!
6.
Oh, you got it wrong, sorry. Mitch, what was the name of your commander during the last game?
Borca. Inspired.
No.
Abuser.
No. Name one of the Strixhaven schools.
Silver quilt.
Yeah, good.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe.
I'm never coming back.